All right, it is Wednesday morning. It's a little cooler outside. I got breakfast taken care of, and so I'm gonna go around and do chores real quick. I turn on the water for the garden. Oh. Feed's good. Water's good. Y'all okay? It's blinking red, which means it didn't charge enough, so we'll just leave it off today and let it charge, and they probably won't get out, probably. In this first cage, this bucket was completely empty twice now, and so I'm trying to see if there's a leak, and I can kind of see it's leaking a little bit out of where this hose goes in the bucket, so I'll probably leave it for now since I filled it up, and I'll need to put some glue or something around there to seal it up this afternoon. Well, the broilers look good this morning. They're fed and watered, and so I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to work on putting some of these handles on the ends of the broiler cage again. It's gonna be a pretty day, I think. This is just my random measuring tool for the day. I think it should be about that long. Looks good. Repeat. So I got the first done. I'm running out of time. I need to go up to the house and start to work. That last one, that was the first cage we built anyway, so the pipes, the PVC on the bottom are a little short, so I need to put extenders on there anyway, so that's going to take a little bit extra time, but I got 3 done. It'll only take me about 10-15 minutes to do that last one, and then we should be good to go on that. Alright, well, I'm going to go up here and work, and I'll probably come out at lunchtime and check on everybody, so we'll see you in a bit. Ooh, it is nice out again today. It's a little warm, so I'm gonna utilize those handles I put on and roll up the sides, check their water, or their water's good. Just dump out their waters, and then they should be good for the rest of the afternoon. Those worked fairly well. I think I can make a few adjustments just so that they're always facing up all the way, and I just need to make sure maybe not to try to tighten them too much, because when I tighten them too much it popped that string off on the side. But other than that, they work great. I think they'll stay up a little better that way. Well, that's it for my lunch break. I'm gonna head back to work and knock out some more stuff there, and then I'll be back out here this afternoon to do chores and finish up that last cage. Thought I'd stop and just look in the garden real quick. Things seem to be looking all right. So hopefully these green beans will start putting out soon, and then I got some more green beans coming behind them and some peas going. So, and then these big bushy plants are all potatoes. So we're looking pretty good for the moment. All right, it's work's over. It's about 4 o'clock, and so we're gonna go ahead and get started on chores for this evening. And I need to get a couple more things for the cages out here in the shed, and then we'll go get that stuff done. I'm going to need this wire. That should just be about enough. I remembered what I was supposed to do. If I get this cages done, I'm supposed to go take trash to the dumpster, and there's supposed to be some firewood that was cut down near there that I can pick up and bring up here. So we'll see if we get all that done. Let's see how they did. Did you see that pretty good? They're pretty happy after they move. Oops, scared them. Finding bugs. That one's got something. He's trying to keep it from everybody else. Don't let him have it, man. Don't let him have it. Oh, he got it from you. There he goes. What are you gonna do? He's bigger. He wins. Sad day. All right, last cage. Gonna get these handles on, or whatever I'm calling them. Make it. Can you see now? Is that better? Cut this one a little short. Shorter. This was the side that was originally too short, and I was going to have to put on a little extender piece, but I ended up just re-rolling this plastic, and the pipe was scooted down a little bit, so I just pulled it up. So I don't need to put an extra piece on. I can just glue these, this little handle on. Something else I needed to replace is the wire bracing. It goes from the middle of the board on the left to the middle of the board on the right, and that just keeps the sides from bowing out. And in this cage, the wire, there's a turnbuckle on one end, but it just completely broke off. So I need to replace that with a new wire and a new turnbuckle. Alright, so I just attached the wire on this end, just at an eye hook, and then I'll attach it to a turnbuckle on this end right here, like that. I got it as tight as I can, so hopefully that will hold a little better. Alright, so I got about, excuse me, I got about an hour till dinner maybe. So I'm gonna go run the trash down. And like I said, there's supposed to be some firewood that got cut up. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that up if that's still there and stack it back up at the barn up here at the house. Alright, there it is. Someone back up here maybe. Throw it in the truck. I got that much loaded, and then I found some more over there. So we'll go pick that up. Alright, that was a good amount. This bigger stuff is gonna need to be split up. A lot of the smaller stuff I can burn as it is, but this fell out when it was still alive, so this has a while to dry. So hopefully by next winter it'll be good enough to start burning. Funny / not so funny story about firewood. I think it was last year. I was loading, maybe it was 2 years ago, but I was loading the pickup truck and it was a full load of firewood, so I was just kind of tossing them up there real lightly, but one of them bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced into the back windshield and shattered it. So that turned out to be the most expensive firewood of my life, so don't do that. Collins, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be at the house. Come on, let's go. All right, I got everything stacked, and then the phone died. So anyway, I got it stacked. So the last thing I need to do is just work on some budget stuff for the farm. I need to go in and log all the sales we made at the market last Saturday, and then also our deliveries this week, and so that will take just a little bit of time, so I'm gonna work on that. Well, I was gonna make a time lapse of me doing all that stuff on the budget, but then I remembered I needed the phone to do that, so no time lapse this time. Alright, well, I finished up the budget for the farm. That took a little longer than I wanted to, but that's what happens when I put that off. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, comments, and or cheap shots, feel free to put them in the comments and I will get to them later. Y'all have a good one.